So we discussed up to now distance between 2 points and area of a triangle, and then the points which lie on x-axis, then finding the distance between them, the points which lie on y-axis, finding the distance between them. These things we discussed now, and the trisection points also, points of trisection, and dividing ratio in internally, externally. So let us recall the formulae, whatever we discussed. So the very first thing, the points which lie on x-axis, y coordinate is 0. The points lie on y-axis, x coordinate is 0. Distance between the points on x-axis, difference between their x coordinates, difference between the distance between the points when they lie on y-axis, difference between y coordinates, and difference distance between any 2 points. We have a formula, that is ax1 y1 bx2 y2, then ab equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square and plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Suppose the points, the line segment AB, the point lies inside, dividing ratio is m is to n, then mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 by m plus n, like, and externally it divides the ratio mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n, my2 minus ny1 by m minus n. This is the point dividing external ratio. And area of a triangle. Area of a triangle equal to half modulus of sigma x1 y2 minus y3, and x1 by half modulus of x1 minus x2 and x1 minus x3, y1 minus y2 and y1 minus y3, otherwise half modulus of x1 by half modulus of x1 minus x2 and x3 minus x1, and y1 minus y2 and y3 minus y1. These are the formulae we learnt up to now. Let us solve the problems on this. Try to understand clearly and try to think clearly. When the points lie on x-axis and lie on y-axis, we can compute the distance between the 2 points directly. When you are subtracting x coordinates and y coordinates. Let us solve the problems on this. The line, suppose coordinate axis, suppose this is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and I taken a point here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then point P equal to 2 comma 6 and point Q equal to 6 comma 6. Then the line which is parallel to x-axis, the distance between the 2 points. Let us join these 2 points. Suppose A, suppose B. Then draw perpendiculars from A and B. We already discussed this is O 0, comma 0 and O2. Suppose this is B dash, this is A dash. I need here A dash, B dash. So A dash, B dash equal to OB dash minus OA dash. That is 6 minus 2, which is equal to 4. Right? See, the thing here, to find the distance between 2 points which are parallel to the x-axis. If you join these 2 points, you get a line segment which is parallel to x-axis. Then we have to drop the perpendiculars to x-axis, and then we found the value of A dash, B dash. Like that, when the see one thing here y coordinates are same. Y coordinates are same. At that time, when the y coordinates are same, the distance between the points equal to modulus of x coordinates. Understand? When the y coordinates are same, then distance between the 2 points is difference between the x coordinates. So shortcut for this, y coordinates are equal, the difference between AB equal, distance between A and B equal to difference between their x coordinates 6 minus 2, which is equal to 4. Or suppose any 2 points are given here, for example, take example as x coordinates are equal 4, 7 and 4, 9. Then suppose this is A, suppose B. AB equal to modulus of 9 minus 7, which is equal to 2. Understand? When the x coordinates are equal, we have to find the difference between y coordinates. Y coordinates are equal, then find the difference between x coordinates, which we can take it as a distance between the 2 points. Next, if you have a doubt, we can verify through the formula. What is the formula? Distance between 2 points here? Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. Let us suppose that this is x1, this is y1, x2, y2. AB equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square, 4 minus 4 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, which is equal to 0 square plus 2 square, which is equal to square root of 2 square, which is equal to 2. AB is equal to 2. Got it? Like that we can do the problems. So try to understand the concept properly, then you can get it. See, some problems are given in our textbook. Do this, try this. Such a problems you have to solve. The points lie where, suppose y coordinate is 0, then lies on which axis? For example, take more examples. See children here, what are the formulae we discussed? That formulae I am writing here. First one, distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points equal to 2 points where A x1 y1 B x2 y2 implies AB equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, right? Second one, points lie on x-axis, then x-axis, points lie on x-axis, distance between them, where distance between them is difference of their x coordinates. Points lie on x-axis, distance between them is modulus of difference between their, then points lie on x-axis, distance between them is absolute value of their x coordinate difference. Absolute value of their x coordinates difference. Let us write here x coordinates. Right? Simultaneously, the points lie on y-axis, distance between them is absolute value of their y coordinates. Simultaneously, points lie on y-axis, distance between them is absolute value of their y coordinates. Absolute value of their y coordinates. And then the fourth thing is the nature of the points. I mean to say, which lie, where they lie, in quadrant 1, quadrant 2, or quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Nature of the points. Suppose both are positive, plus plus first quadrant and minus minus third quadrant. Right? Plus minus minus plus second quadrant. Second quadrant. And plus minus quadrant number 4. Right? and x coordinate is 0. 0 x y coordinate is 0. X comma 0 lie on x axis, right? 0 comma y lie on y axis. Clear? So this is the nature of the points. And then we discussed section formula. What is the section formula? Internally and externally. Fifth one, section formula. What is the section formula? Suppose A x1 y1, B x2 y2, and P divides ratio m is to n internally then coordinates of P, I mean to say P x comma y. Here P coordinates x comma y. P x comma y equal to a dividing ratio. Let us take it as m1 and m2. m1 m2, take the ratio m1 m2. Then m1 x2 plus m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Section formula: A x1 y1, B x2 y2, P divides ratio, P coordinates x comma y, m1 is to m2 internally, then internally P x comma y equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 and m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. And externally, for this section formula, P divides m1 is to m2 externally, then what happens? Let us see. Just we'll get only minus. A x1 comma y1, B x2 comma y2, P x comma y divides ratio m1 is to m2 externally, then P x comma y, the coordinates of P, m1 x2 minus m2 x1 by m1 minus m2, and m1 y2 minus m2 y1 by m1 minus m2. Here m1 minus m2 not equal to 0, and before m1 plus m2 not equal to m1 plus m2 not equal to 0, right? And one more, what we discussed here, area of trisection points. This is formula number 5, I think this is 5 sub case, internal and external. This is second case. Now sixth one, the points which divides line segment in a 1:2 and 2:1 ratio are called trisection points. The points which divides line segment in 1:2 and 2:1 ratio are called trisection points. Trisection points. The points which divides the line segment in 1:2 and 2:1 ratio are called trisection points. The points which divides the line segment points which divides the line segment in 1:2 and 2:1 ratio are called trisection points of trisection, are called points of trisection, right? So 1:2 and 2:1 ratio, we have to find the trisection points. For that 1:2 ratio and 2:1 ratio, we should use m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2, m1y2 plus m2y1 by m1 plus m2. That formula we have to use. Instead of m1 and m2, you have to write here first m1 as 2 and m2 as 1, and m1 as 1 and m2 as 2, and second m1 as 2 and m2 as 1. The ratio, dividing ratio internally, right? Internally formula only you should use. These are the found area of triangle. Area of a triangle, seventh one. Area of a triangle. Area of a triangle also we discussed. Suppose A x1 y1, B x2 y2, C x3 y3. Then area of the triangle given by ABC vertices is area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC. This symbol means area of triangle for this chapter, equal to half modulus of, everybody should learn this formula. They have to say, while sleeping mode also, they have to say that formula, right? Like that you have to practice it. y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Close the branch. Understand? This is the formula to find the area of triangle. We have a different formula to find the area of a triangle, that is Heron's formula, that we will learn later. Now, next thing is collinearity of the points, also we discussed. What is called collinear? When the points are collinear, the points lie on same line are called collinear points. Suppose eighth one collinear points. First suppose ax1 y1 bx2 y2 cx3 y3. 3 points are given. These points are collinear. Means area of a triangle is 0. Area of triangle is 0. Why, sir, you are saying area of triangle is 0 here? Area of triangle is 0 means the points lie on same line segment like this. How can we get a triangle here for this? If you join 3, suppose they should be like this, we can get a triangle. Those are lying on the same line. We can't get triangle. So area of triangle is 0. Then we can decide those points are collinear points. Otherwise, we have to verify AB plus BC equal to AC. If you got this condition, then also those are collinear. Second thing, AB plus AC equal to BC. And third one, BC plus AC. BC plus AC is equal to AB. In this case, like this, you have to find distance between AB, BC, add them. Suppose that distance equal to the distance of AB and distance of BC equal to distance of AC. Those points are collinear. Find the distance of AB and distance of AC, add them, which the distance is equal to distance between BC. Then also those are collinear. Find the distance between B and C and A and C, add them, distance between them is equal to AB. Then also those are collinear. Right? These things we discussed. Now we'll solve some problems on this concept. These formulae you have to write and you have to practice it. Whenever you have a free time, try to remember us. Now, example, let us find the distance between 2 points and the distance between the points. Do this, try this. You have to touch each and everything. Each and everything you have to touch. The very first one, in that the figure has given night A, B, C as coordinates. So first we discussed. So try the axis and what are the coordinates of A and the coordinates of B and coordinates of C, and then distance between the points, the OA, OB, OC, OD, OA, OB, OC, OD, OF, OG, OH. You have to find. Then HC, distance between HC and distance between EAB. Draw a figure like this. Draw a figure like this. Here we have a horse. From here onwards, the horse is moving two steps up and two steps side. Like that, the coordinates find it. Take you can assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Here also -1, -2, -3. Scale is yours. -5, -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 like this. Then suppose, for example, I am taking here coordinates of A equal to A coordinates. A is here, then 1, 4. Suppose B is here, then B is there. For suppose B is here, then 4, 4. Like that, you can take the scale and you can solve the problems.